favorite of this room, a favorite of ours, and we're so pleased to bring him up on this stage. Please welcome my good friend, Dave Merheje.
I was this way too. It's like I'm not from Toronto. I grew up like in Windsor, which doesn't, and I moved, like, you know what I mean? But like every time I went out somewhere outside of Toronto, people get angry about Toronto, which I think is the stupidest thing ever. They're always like, I hate that place. I hate it. I was like, you can't. I've never hated, not like hate, like I just hate it. They want to fight you. You know how crazy that is when I'm like, hey, I'm from Toronto. Like, what did you say? Like, you want to get in your face? I've never been that mad at a city. Like, never, I've never been like, oh, you from San Jose? I'm like, I'll fuck you up. How dumb you can be to hate, because I was in Calgary and I went to the sandwich and the guy was, where are you from? And then I go Toronto and all I hear is, fuck you! And I turn around, there's a guy eating a hot dog with his wife, like he was eating it, he threw it out, like that's how mad he was, like just crumbs shot out, he goes, fuck you! I was like, I never broke from eating, like I can't be that mad at anything to break from like a pizza, like, why don't you fucking cry? And he gets in my face, he goes, I fucking hate your city! I was like, you can't hate a city, you idiot, doesn't make any logical sense. I can hate 4 people, then I'm tired. You cannot hate a whole city. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That means, like, you vacationed here and got punched everywhere you went, like where you were walking. I hate this place. Why do they hit me when I want to go to Quiznos? It's always over hockey. It's always, I love hockey, but like, relax. It's always, he's like, oh, Maple Leafs, a bunch of losers, Calgary Flames. I'm like, look, idiot, we both don't play for the team. You understand that? We're not on the team. When we win, nothing happens to our lives. You just can't wear a jersey and be like, I'm on the team. That doesn't happen. It's never in fan history of you patrolling a fucking club and some chick's like, hey, what do you do? You're like, I'm a Calgary Flames fan. And she's like, I want to blow you. That doesn't happen. You go back to your shitty job. That's what happens. Look, man, I love doing this. I do, but it's scary as shit because look, you gotta try to. Some of us want to become famous, right? So like, but sometimes it didn't happen, right? So it's like a penny dream. Like you just throw your dream up because you could end up like nothing. Like I ended up next to a fucking homeless guy in like a garbage bin, and he's like, "What did you do?" And I'm like, "I'm a comedian." He's like, "I used to be a juggler," and you're like, "Oh shit." Crying on each other, your tears match. Because I just broke up like a girl. I broke up with a girl. Like I really I liked her like a lot, but she was like, I don't know, traveling, and you're like, she's like, how come you're not making any emotion? I'm like, I've heard this story before, right? And then but like I can't stop. Like I love this shit, but it's fucking like you just keep like so. I could see why celebrities snap. You know what I mean? Where everyone's like, why are they so crazy? I can see because they just go through a bunch of shit to get like, you know how many shitty gigs we've done? I've never thought ever I performed for chicken wings. Like I never thought. Like you know how horrible that is? That sounds. I'm like, what am I gonna get? He's like, chicken wings. You know, I just poured my soul out. He goes, but they're good. They're not even good chicken wings. They were the last chicken wings. You know how horrible that is? They must have ran in the kitchen like, do we got anything to feed the comedians? Like, let's got these leftover chicken wings. You know what? Just give it to them. Like, they don't even give a fuck about me. I'm the entertainment. There would be no show without me, but you don't give a fuck about me. You pay me in chicken wings? I did a gig between strippers. Why was I doing that? Some Iranian guy tricked me. He owned the strip joint. He's like, $400, bro. And I thought that was a good idea, that I could follow 9 vaginas. Never. There's nothing I could say. I'm like, hey, my dad's Lebanese. I got booed. I got fucking booed. Some guy yelled out, he's like, you just made my dick soft. I'm like, I hope I did. My jokes aren't that sexy. Fuck, man. It's a wicked joke. I'm so high right now. I am a anxiety. I don't come here anymore because I smoked weed through that torch and it fucked me up. And I went and saw a therapist. This is a true story. Like the next 2 days, and I yelled at the therapist. He's like, "Well, what happened when you were a child?" I'm like, "Fuck off, man." You know what I mean? I smoked too much weed. It's not like I didn't get a pony and I got all mad. I'm like, "Let me ruin my life. I'm missing a pony." You fuck off, right? The doctor's assholes. He's like, "Oh, did you do marijuana?" "Yeah, I did." "You're gonna give me more pills, but they're shittier, and I have to come to you." You know what I mean? But that's not the point. That's the point is like because it fucks you up because then you want to try that, but then you hear stories like I heard. I gotta go. Sorry, Sandra. This is the last thing I'll go. No. She goes. This rapper I read. He said he got tired of waking up to threesomes, which blew my mind. Blew my mind. You know how much vagina you gotta be sitting in when you're tired of threesomes? When you're just sitting there like, get off me! I'm so mad at this right now. There's too much pussy. 9 chicks a day. I can't take it. Titty here, clit here. I need a tea and a novel right now because I'm frustrated with all this vagina that keeps throwing itself at me. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I'll never have a threesome. Never. It's not because I know I haven't had one. It's not because it's too hard, right, bro? It's too hard. Talking to one chick is tough, but two, go horsing them into a threesome? It's not gonna happen. And I'm not sexy. I get it. It's not low self-esteem, but I'm not on the spot fuckable. You know what I mean? I get it. I gotta talk to girls for like hours. Like, "Hey, so you like to read?" How come you don't want to talk to me? It's 4 in the morning. We're at a club. What do you think I'm doing? I'm not trying to read here. I'm trying to get my dick sucked. Deal with it. It's not a horrible thing. You're not a whore. Just suck me off. It's like I'm a car. You're a gas station. I need gas. I'm not yelling at the gas station like, "Oh, I have needs and a brain." But I can't blow your brains. I can't at all. It's different. You know what I mean? But fuck, they just get all mad and shit. They're like, "Nah, just don't treat me as a piece of meat, blah, blah." I'd love to be treated as a piece of meat. Some chick touched my ass one day, and I got excited. You know, I felt sexy for the first time. Like somebody violated me. I felt good. I did laundry for like 3 days. But then, because this rapper was named Mace. That's who it was. Remember Mace? That was Mace. He quit, right? Because that shit blew my fucking mind. We always get mad at all these celebrities. Like even like I know everyone's talked about like people talk about Charlie Sheen. He's not crazy. He is because like fuck, dude, 2 million is a lot of money. 2 million a day? Holy shit, a day. Like that's fucked. You can't even think about that. Like I was broke one day. I had nothing. My cousin gave me $400. Just he goes, "Man, you look sad. Here it is." I snapped. I was like, "What?" I ate sushi like all the time. I just was losing my mind. I wasn't even eating it anymore. I was just ordering it and staring at the guy behind like, "Yo, I could do this. I could do this. I got money right here. Bring it out and I'll pay. I don't give a fuck. You think I need to eat it? That's what you're supposed to do. You're famous." It would have been weird if Charlie Sheen was like, he had orphans and he was giving them money and like, who gives a fundraisers? I'm like, you should just give it to charity. Are you serious? This motherfucking face, not an accountant. He's a rock star. He's a celebrity. He can do whatever, and it doesn't give him a reason to do it. Like I'm not justifying it, but what the fuck you want him to do? That's $2 million a day. A day. Man, if I ever become famous, I'm jerking off on people in a Starbucks. That's how mad I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna wait till they order a shitty drink. I'm like, oh yeah, 180-degree temperature. That's what you're gonna do right now. The fucking lineup is all packed here, and you're gonna go like double latte, blah blah blah. No, right on them. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna buy a giraffe and an elephant for no reason. And when people go, "Is that a giraffe?" I go, "I don't know what you're talking about. I can't see you right now. I make too much money to hear you. I don't even know who the fuck you are anymore." I bathe in money. That's what I do. I fuck chicks with bills around me. I put it in, and then I pull the money out, come into the money, and I put it in the vagina like I'm depositing something. Here, buy a coffee, and then I make them walk out. I want to become so famous that blowjobs don't mean shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm looking at her like this doesn't do anything for me anymore. Like I want to be numb to coming. That's how much money I want. I'm not even gonna fuck hookers. I'm gonna bathe them. You know how crazy that is? Just watch them and just bathe the shit out of them and teach them algebra, and I'm gonna watch Oprah on loop.